So my name's Anthony Payne. I'm the founder and chief executive of Peregrine Communications. So Peregrine is a marketing communications agency specialist within the asset management world, and within that, hedge funds. The sort of overriding theme is that we help clients, asset managers, raise and retain assets. Firstly, we can be an outsourced marketing team, and we work on all aspects of marketing. So whether that's the messaging part, and then delivering that through your email databases, investor databases, your website, social media platforms, marketing events, marketing presentations, digital advertising or advertising, and all the design services that you would want, as well as media relations. So secondly, some clients may just want us to work on media relations. So that's a sort of professionally managing the interface with media. So monitoring, response, fact-checking, dealing with mistakes. But it also might be, an issue that's come up which needs to be dealt with because it's quite sensitive. Maybe something's happened. So crisis and issues management is a key part of what we can offer clients. The third area would be internal communications and alignment. So there's been a huge amount of change. Hedge funds are evolving, becoming, moving to different strategies, changing what they do, becoming more institutional. And as that process happens, you need to kind of bring your team with you. So that internal communications and alignment around a vision, a goal, a set of objectives can be very, very important. And then fourth, some clients just want to buy design services. So they might just want a website, or they might just want some advertising to support a piece of sponsorship, or they might just want to look at all their branding, their stationery, and aspects like that. I was originally trained as a lawyer. And in criminal law, I thought that was going to be a lot of fun. It turned out to be not so much fun as I thought. So looked around, spent a short time in the city working in Suez as an assistant fund manager, qualified, took all my sort of various exams. In those days, a registered representative, London Stock Exchange exams, Regi Rep. But then looked around and thought financial PR was going to be a lot of fun. It seemed that it seemed really interesting. They seemed to be having fun, and so I went into financial PR. The combination of art and science. On the art side, we are specialists. We can help clients message effectively, to tell their investment story effectively, to communicate their marketing pitch effectively to investors. And we do that. We're good at that because we are specialised, and we can also help clients, which is so important now, turn that into visual supports. And then on the science side, we have the analytics. So every single part of what we do is measurable. There is a huge amount of analytics connected to everything, whether it's email, website, all the social media platforms, digital advertising, or even to events and media. Yes, I think it's a very exciting time to start a fund because the technology has really allowed you to build a brand. The internet and the analytics that go with that have allowed you to build a brand very effectively and very cost effectively in a way that wouldn't have been possible. So I would say to a hedge fund manager starting out, really look at setting up the right sort of infrastructure from the get-go. Really think about your story, think about your brand, make sure that part of it is as slick as the time that you've put into working out how you're going to manage money and how you're going to really create an edge in that area. It's never been more relevant what hedge funds can offer. The idea of risk-adjusted returns, the idea of being able to compound returns over time, the idea of creating returns that are uncorrelated to other return streams. All of these principles are vitally important in today's environment. I think what's been bad up until now, or less good, is the ability of hedge funds, or the willingness to explain what they do to, certainly to investors in some cases, but also to the wider external audience. So I think that's what's changing now. That commitment to education, that commitment to transparency is a very good, positive momentum. It's going in the right direction. And I think that lack of understanding before has really led hedge funds to be blamed for things that they're not to blame for. So I think, Steve Jobs, he, and why? Because he was the great integrator. The success of Apple has really been about integration, and you see that increasingly how clever that was. And also he's the past master of combining art and science. You just look at an Apple product to see that.